Billy, it's Dale. You. Bring the letters?
Tomorrow for sure.
Tomorrow?
Hilliard's got a 3 o'clock over at the Senate office building. I'll be in and out of his files in 10 minutes, tops.
Just the correspondence between Hilliard and the General. That's all I need.
And that's what you'll get. Enough to bury them both. Okay, guy?
For God's sake, be careful.
What's the worst that could happen?
They could kill you.
Mr. Richmond, what did you tell the committee?
How does your wife feel about this?
Fellas, described from your boss?
Well, he's not my boss.
Let the people through.
I admired and respected him until I found out Hilliard was betraying our country.
No, I never intimated that Dale Richmond had any mental problem. Under a strain, yes. Overly conscientious, perhaps, and somewhat confused. But I've raised no question about Dale's sanity or his contribution to Transicon.
Of course he's not raising any questions about Dale's sanity. That's why he mentioned it only 12 times in the last 30 seconds.
Can you believe that I actually encouraged Dale to go public with this thing? I thought it would be patriotic. Like shooting yourself in the foot.
It's called idealism, Louise.
It's stupid. It was stupid of me to think that anyone would take Dale's word against Transicon, against the U.S. Army. My God, Alex, you should see what they've done to him. The company fires him. The press calls him a whistleblower. We get crank calls at all hours. He hasn't slept in weeks. Here, let me help you with that.
Does he have proof, Louise? Does he have the goods?
We have the company billing slips, and we have the Army authorizations to increase the costs.
What doesn't he have?
Well, we don't have the actual correspondence between Hilliard and General Worshing. He was supposed to get it today, but someone let him down, Alex. The memos are there.
And you need the memos to tie Worshing to Hilliard. And you want me to get them for you?
Well, to get them for us or to help us get them, whatever it takes to...
Alex, we're on in 1 minute.
You right with you, Joni? Tell Dale that he's booked himself an act.
Alex. Oh, my gosh, I'm sorry I wiped out your carnation.
Oh, don't worry about it. I didn't like white anyway.
Is she pretty?
Is who pretty?
Your new assistant.
Oh, Joni? Yeah, sure. Not nearly as pretty as one I can remember. Boy, was she a knockout. Listen, after the show, I've got to do a quick appearance for the diplomatic corps. Will you two be up late?
As long as it takes, Alex.
I'll see you then. I see an image. A dog. A French poodle, of course. Named Fido? No. No such ordinary name for such an extraordinary animal. Of course. Fido, after the master.
Précisément. Bravo, monsieur.
Merci, madame. Mr. Black. Would you excuse me, please? Senator Garrity, it's been quite a while.
It certainly has. And I'd like to thank you for trotting down here and entertaining the diplomatic community. I certainly enjoyed myself.
My pleasure.
Someone asked to meet you.
Well, I really don't have the time.
General Worshing be mighty disappointed.
Worshing?
You know the man?
No, but I would very much like to.
Right this way. General, I'd like to meet Alexander Black. Alex, General Ellis Worshing.
General?
His aide, Major Madeline Crawford.
Major?
How do you
Is
do?
the Army recruiting, or is this top secret, Major?
If you're fishing, Senator Garrity, try the Potomac.
Spunky, that's how they grow 'em in the motor pool. General, Alex.
Congratulations on your little show, Mr. Black. I don't care for magic, but some seem to like it.
You're too kind.
No, sir, just direct. If something needs to be said, I say it, straight out. I have put 40 years in the military. Your friend Richmond is not going to spit on that record.
Is that what this is about, Dale Richmond?
I don't know how you are hooked into this witch hunt or how it concerns you.
It concerns me because it concerns Dale. As you seem to already know, he is my friend.
Then you'd better give some thought to that friendship. Because if you come against me, you're in for a short walk in a very large minefield.
You make that threat seem almost irresistible.
If I were you, I'd take it seriously. Will you have the car brought round, Major?
How did he know I was a friend of Dale's? I haven't seen him in years.
But you talked to his wife just before curtain time tonight. Incidental intelligence. Just something we aides pick up around the water cooler.
How does a civilian buy equal time?
A civilian might try showing up at the barracks riding club at 05:30 tomorrow. Assuming that the civilian rides, of course.
05:30.
That's AM, Mr. Blacke.
.2:45 a.m. Alexander Black, Red Eldorado, Rental DC, license 773, Delgado out.
Dale. Dale, it's good to see you.
He's still out there. That damn Delgado never lets up.
Thanks again, Alex. Dale's pretty edgy right now. The federal marshal started parking across the street instead of down the block.
They follow me everywhere except into the bathroom.
They follow you too, Louise? Like to the theater? I was talking to Wershing tonight. He knew all about it.
You were talking to him about me? What'd he say?
It's no military secret, Dale, that you're not exactly his favorite boy.
It's almost 3 o'clock. If it's another one of those calls,
If
Dale...
it is, I'll handle it.
I hope I didn't wreck anything. I mean, if the federal marshal knows that you're helping...
Oh, don't worry about it.
I'll be there. Louise? We did it! That was Billy Maddox. He's got it. He's got the whole file. I'm meeting him in 20 minutes.
Where?
Just off the Beltway. Alex, thanks for your offer.
How are you going to get there?
By car. Delgado.
Car's in the garage, and he's right out front.
Well, we should do something about that. Where's your kitchen?
Well, what do you want with...
First, we've got to plug in the coffee maker.
Isn't it kind of late to be going out, Mrs. Richmond?
Alex, is she gone yet?
No, I caught her. Lou. Dale said to make it buffered aspirin. His stomach's starting to act up again.
Alex, the car stalled.
Oh, great. Better open the hood. Give it another shot. Tricky, these things. Right now, Mrs. Richmond.
Alex, tell Louise, never mind. I found the aspirin.
Hold it, Louise. Believe it or not, he found the aspirin.
Why don't you go on upstairs and take a rest, Dale?
Mr. Delgado, Alex and I were just about to have a cup of coffee. Why don't you join us? It must be freezing out there in your car.
Sure. Come on, I promise not to tell anyone. Not even General Wershing. Come on. Why don't you put the car away? I'll pour. Have a seat. Coffee for 3. Coming up.
I've got the stuff stashed. You wait here, let me check the place out. Just give me a few seconds, okay?
Right.
Home free, kid. Got everything. And I mean everything.
Billy, look out! I'm telling you, somebody has been shot. He needs help.
When did it happen?
An appliance store. Republic Lane.
Wait a minute, where?
Off Crane Avenue, I think.
Crane, yeah, okay, let's go.
It's right around here someplace. There's my car.
Lincoln, 334 copy.
8034.
It's gone. The whole damn street is gone.
Okay, okay. One small detail you forgot to mention. He jumps.
General Wershing always lets him take the fence.
Wershing's horse, it figures.
I wasn't worried a bit. You have a very good seat, Alex.
I'll take that in the horsey set, you said. Thank you. Okay, let's cut to Wershing versus Richmond.
I think you should know that Wershing has a report that your friend was seen by a psychiatrist.
Insomnia.
That's not the way it'll look to the press. More like unstable, unreliable, and untrustworthy. If Wershing goes down, so does Dale Richmond. He'll never work again. Look, Alex, you have friendship. I have loyalty. That doesn't mean we can't level with one another. Doesn't mean that we can't try to cut the losses and help the people that we're trying to save.
Mr. Black, you had a phone call. She said it was urgent.
From whom?
Hotel operator. You're to call Mrs. Dale Richmond right away.
Look. Look at the index. There's no Republic Lane, not in Washington, D.C., okay?
There has to be.
See all these houses, sidewalks? They've been around longer than we have.
I'm telling you, there was an alley right there last night.
Yeah, sure. Same song, second verse. All good. Now we've got the polo set.
Alex, thanks for coming. Captain Perry, this is Alexander Black.
The magician? You call your wife and your wife calls a magician?
Alex, somebody murdered Billy. He had the letters and they killed him.
Not on Republic Lane, they didn't.
I saw him get killed in an alley right there, and they can't find the body.
You check this out? We're not just standing here tagging jaywalkers. We checked his apartment, hospitals, the morgue. They can't find the body. Now, you get the logic here? No body, no Republic Lane, no case.
A prominent citizen reports a
Look,
murder.
just be glad we're not booking him. Now, be a friend. Take him home.
Alex, I swear to God, when I got here last night, there was an alley right there.
Let's see what we can find out. Looks like someone had quite a birthday.
This is my daughter, Maureen. Mo, we call her.
Have you lived here for a while, Mrs.
April Denis.
Mrs. Denis?
Me and Roy moved in about 5 years ago.
Denis. Denis, a name that echoes through the green hills of Ireland.
Echoes down Crane Avenue when she can't find Roy.
But rarely down Republic Lane.
Never heard of it.
Thank you, Mrs. Denis. Oh, would you do me the honor of presenting this to little Maureen for her birthday? Hey, Pop. Thanks for coming down. How's everything at home?
Grab the bags, will you, son? The old back's acting up again. It's a scam, son. Somebody's running a number on those kids. I always say if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, swims, and isn't a duck, it's a con job.
Could be, Pop. Could be. Say, how are things at home?
What makes you think anything's wrong at home?
I don't know. I got a message. The building manager wants me to call.
Forget it. I already took care of everything.
What everything?
Well, looks like we're here. Fans of yours?
Hard losers. So, everything's okay at the apartment?
Peachy, like I said.
Leonard,
I brought in my technical advisor.
Oh, Alex, your hotel called. You're to phone Mr. Wilkins in New York. He's a plumber.
Ah, how wonderful to see you.
Time, 10:15 a.m.
Black is back.
Puts me in mind of a con I heard about back during the Depression. A couple of the boys knew about this bootlegger who was trying to launder booze money. These boys set up a fake bank in an old building, rented furniture, printed checks, the whole shebang. The bootlegger went for it, deposited a huge chunk of money into the operation, and when he went to withdraw it, everything was gone. Tellers, furniture, especially the money. Oh, a sweet little operation.
How much did you take him for?
Me? Did I say I was involved?
Sweet as it was, you didn't make the whole bank building disappear.
No, son, we didn't. Never thought of that.
It wasn't a bank building I lost. It was a whole city block.
They're scared, Dale. They have to be to go to such lengths to smear you. By the way, did Billy Maddox swipe the originals or just copies?
He said copies.
That means the originals would have to be in one of two places.
Well, don't look at me. I didn't do it, whatever it was.
No, but you're about to.
Yes, I'll give him the message. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Sir Alfred?
Yes, my dear.
I am so sorry, but Mr. Hilliard was called out. May we reschedule for, say, Tuesday?
Ah, slipped out another door, has he? Shame that, because I so much wanted to discuss the possibility of importing your computer systems into Britain. But Tuesday, I shall be winging home across the beautiful broad Pacific.
The Pacific to London?
The wrong way. Love flying, don't you know? Would there be a loo in these environs, my dear?
A restroom?
Yes.
Yes, right this way.
Good.
Straight down the hall and to your left.
So kind. I've come up dry here, Louise. Hope my boy does better.
Sir Alfred.
Dreadfully sorry, but the door was open, and I suddenly realized that one must be able to see the National Cathedral from here. Wondrous thing, the Winston Churchill entrance. His gallant life depicted in magnificent stained glass. So moving. Tuesday, you said. 10 sharp.
You can't see the National Cathedral from here. He wanted something in this office.
We don't allow pets in this building. We never have.
Madam, Zenedura Makrura is hardly a pet. The building next door is totally infested with them.
Who did you say you were an inspector with?
Fish and Game Commission. You see, it's the unseasonably warm weather that causes this biannual flocking.
I don't see any birds.
Aha!
Oh, it's an albino pigeon.
No, madam. It's a dove. Would you open the window for me?
Yes.
Thank you.
You just let him go?
It's kinder that way.
Oh.
No. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why? Do you think...
Oh, closets, their favorite nesting place. Why, you've seen bats in dark caverns, their wings flapping in the night.
I think that I'd better wait for you downstairs.
Excellent suggestion. Excellent suggestion. Okay, Oliver. Time. Oliver. Oliver, where are you hiding? Come on. Thank you, Oliver. The Department of Defense is pleased to inform you that your application for employment...
Who the hell are you?
Hilton Head, huh? Did you spend the whole week there?
Check the hotel.
Celebrating your new job?
What new job?
Civilian advisor to General Ellis Wershing?
You have no right going through my stuff.
Call the police.
Listen, you say you're a friend of Dale, so am I. You say he's in trouble, I want to help. Dale's been uptight, tired.
You people are all singing that same old song. Friend.
Hey, easy with that letter, it's mine.
Like I said, call the police.
Son, I know how tied up you are helping Lou and Dale. I'll return those for you while you're at the hearing. No point concerning yourself.
The building manager again? A plumber?
Little drain stoppage is all.
Now a tile man.
Well, the goddamn plumber broke through the wall trying to get to the pipes.
And what's this about a carpet guy?
A little water damage.
All from one lousy stopped-up drain?
Did I say one? No, not just ours. The whole building was backed up, like the FDR Drive at rush hour.
Then why are they calling me?
Oh, Mr. Black.
Oh, Senator.
Say, now, I hope you didn't drop a dime in the meter out there. Senator Murchison just asked for a recess. So where's Mr. Richmond, by the way?
He's parking the car. Oh, my father, Mr. Leonard Black.
Oh, very happy to know you, sir.
Senator, do you think I might have a few minutes of your time in chambers?
Well, now, this new evidence you send up to counsel.
No, not formal evidence, just something personal, I thought.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Mr. Black, no.
Alex! Hurry, it's Dale!
You sold me out.
I would reconsider if I were you. Dale, are you all right? You okay?
Yeah, I guess so.
Louise, take him home. And don't answer the door. Oh, great.
Film at 11.
Hold it. Thank you. Third floor, please.
Where are we going now?
Senator Garrity's office. Dale didn't do himself any good out there. I don't want to lose the only friend we've got on this committee.
Son, this is the second floor.
Oh. Fascinating. When your mind's on something else, all the floors look alike. Wait a minute.
Billy, we don't need public displays like that.
Bad image for old Tronzicon, huh?
Just don't do anything embarrassing.
That was a nice little public display Mr. Richmond put on out there.
Senator, your subcommittee wants hard evidence, right? Something in black and white that spells out conspiracy.
Well, if Mr. Richmond's got it, let him trot it out.
Suppose I trot it out. Republic Lane.
Now, Mr. Black, I don't have any time for this.
Suppose I can put Republic Lane back where Dale Richmond saw it. If I can show you what he saw, would that cut through all his business about his mental stability?
Are you proposing to put back a street that wasn't there?
If you can wangle me a one-day adjournment.
Adjournment?
Come on, one day. You can spare it. I can spare it. Dale and Louise Richmond need it.
All right, Mr. Black, you got your day. But it better be as good as your mind-reading act.
Big promises.
Politicians are used to them, Pop.
Son, what if there's no rabbit in this hat?
There's always a rabbit.
Now I'm getting telegrams. What the hell is going on here, Pop? I do not have time for
Son, I can explain.
Please, explain why every repairman in the city of New York thinks I owe him money.
The police made me do it.
The police?
It's their fault. They're the ones who made me flush all the... I'll get it.
That's all right, I'll get it.
Hello. Yeah, all right. Take it easy, Lou. Take it easy. No, stay where you are. I'll take care of it. Just sit still.
What's up?
Dale's on his way over to Billy Maddox's apartment. You better call the police.
There was somebody here first. I caught a glimpse as they went out the window.
Billy did call. He admitted he was being paid off. He said he was going to testify.
Well, that's just good buddies again, huh? That's why you brought the gun?
That isn't my gun. Somebody else got there first.
Yeah, but you were standing over the body, fella.
That's not what I said, Captain. All I said was Dale got there before I did.
Yeah. Roll him out of here before the cameras get here, okay?
Louise will meet you at the station with a lawyer. Couple hours tops. Hang in there. Dale didn't kill him, you know that.
I hear you telling me.
Come on, Captain. Take a look at my car. Somebody ripped off my distributor cap.
Life in a big city.
Well, let's talk about streets in a big city.
Republic Lane again?
Oh, no. This is the sequel. Son of Republic Lane. Captain, this'll just take, a couple hours of taxpayers' time. I know what you're thinking. What do I get out of this?
General? Sorry about Maddox. Too bad about your friend.
Hasn't been too good a day for any of us. In a man of your reputation, having to appear before a congressional committee under such circumstances.
That's behind us. I told the Major that when she called.
Sir, Mr. Blackfield's return's arrest won't affect the hearings.
Ridiculous. Nobody will listen to him now.
Seems to me a good trade-off.
Trade-off for what?
A few minutes of your time, an open mind against a 40-year military career.
A bus, Mr. Black. You're talking about herding the United States senators around in a bus.
Consider the commuter vote.
General Worthing, now, is he going along with this magic show?
Oh, yes, sir, he is. He's assigned me to help Mr. Black in any way that I can.
He did he? Well, imagine that. But a bus, Mr. Black.
Well, think of it as a big limo.
The meter is running, Mr. Hilliard.
Does General Wershing know about this?
He's on that bus right now. Third row, window seat. Along with the entire Senate subcommittee. Won't you join us, Mr. Hilliard?
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. You'll step this way, please. Senator. Ladies and gentlemen, our scene is set. Observe, if you will, the campaign posters, the wrapping paper and the trash cans, the street light, everything exactly the way it was that night when Dale Richmond, two police officers, discovered that Republic Lane had vanished from the face of the earth.
Republic Lane still appears to be missing, Mr. Black.
Not for long, Senator. Not for long. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll follow me, let us embark on a somewhat abbreviated version of Dale Richmond's Odyssey that night.
You the guy helping Black?
Yep, Leonard Lipman. Have we met before? Not professionally.
Now remember, this neighborhood was unfamiliar to Dale Richmond. It was late, he'd been shot at, he was being chased, he was running frantically through the streets seeking help, disoriented in strange surroundings. When he came upon this donut shop,
where he found a patrol car and 2 police officers. Now, the police officers had never heard of Republic Lane. Crane Avenue, they knew. Let us imagine that this second bus is the patrol car. And let us return with Dale Richmond to Republic Lane.
Sam, they'll never believe this back home.
Well, I'm not sure I do either. It'll make one heck of a yarn, won't it?
ladies and gentlemen, Republic Lane.
No, but here.
But there are people living here.
Can't be, Jerry. There is no such street.
You're absolutely right, Senator. There is no such street. Actually, this is Constellation Court. Let me explain the illusion. Right this way, please. Step right in, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. We might be a bit crowded in here today. Then again, Dale Richmond found it a bit more crowded than he expected. Dale thought he was meeting with just Billy Maddox. He never expected to find a third person, someone who might have entered through this door. Dale Richmond couldn't know that Billy Maddox was co-conspirator with the very person who murdered him. Twice. Dale was about to receive the key information about Transicon, he thought, until... When Dale ran, Billy Maddox's partner made sure he kept running. That partner had already jammed something into the door lock to guarantee Dale was on foot, disoriented, far from the scene before he stopped running. The first shot was a blank, and the blood was fake. Now, Republic Lane had to disappear. The poster and trash cans, which had been borrowed from an address several blocks away on Crane Avenue, had to be removed. What about Dale's car? The nail which jammed the door lock was removed. The car was hot-wired, and all that Billy had to do was drive it away to leave for Dale and the police to find later. They then drove back down Crane Avenue, where they returned the props to their original places. Now they could return to Constellation Court, pick up Billy's car to complete the illusion, which takes us, ladies and gentlemen, back outside.
And just who are they here for?
The big finish, General. Every good act has one.
You're asking us to believe that Richmond didn't notice the street numbers were different out on Crane?
He was led there, General, and then chased away. It's like walking down a hotel corridor.
Unless you're looking for a specific room, who looks at the numbers?
Who the devil was Maddox's partner?
Partners. There were two. The one who gave the orders was Mr. Hilliard.
Like hell. I have witnesses for that night. And for the night Maddox was killed.
And they're both your lawyers, right?
Mr. Hilliard, I only said you gave the orders to your military contact.
Black, you didn't get me here to make these...
General, no, not you. No. But there was someone who could offer a position on your staff as a reward to Billy Maddox. Someone capable of hot-wiring Dale's car and stealing my distributor cap. Easy for someone who started up through the ranks in the Army motor pool.
Alex. Sir.
You're saying it was the major that Hilliard's been bribing.
She had access to the same channels at Transicon as you.
Wait a minute. When I told Madeline to take care of it, I meant that she was to take care of Dale as a witness. I didn't want anybody killed.
Push a military button, Mr. Hilliard, you get a military response.
Hold it! All of you. Move. I said move! Just stay there. Stay there.
All right, hold everybody back. Madeline. Can't outrun all your mistakes, Major.
Don't follow me. I shoot even better than I run. Just stay there.
Looks like we've lost another street. Billy Maddox should have been so lucky.
Oh, I wish I'd seen that. We must have done that bullet-catching trick 200 times in the
I
act.
couldn't resist it.
You see, Louise, Alex had already removed the real bullets from Perry's gun.
Yes, I know. I worked with the best magician in the world.
And not a bad friend, either.
And did he tell you who it was snuck around back and put the brick gimmick?
Yes, yes.
Oh, he told you that. All right.
Thank you.
Goodbye, dear.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right. I want to know. What did you flush, and what does it have to do with the police?
They were knocking on the door. We had to get rid of the
Evidence. Evidence of what?
I don't know why they make it illegal for a few old friends to spend a friendly evening playing bingo.
You were running a bingo game in my apartment?
Our apartment, son. Guess somebody got it into his head a few of the cars might be rigged. So they called the cops, and I
Clogged the drains with soggy bingo cards.
Darn little beans were tricky, too.
Okay. How many apartments did you flood? How many more bills am I going to get?
I've been giving that some thought, son. I've in mind a little scheme that'll pay for everything.
No.
And let us keep a little on the side.
No.
You already paid the premiums.